Yo, it's your boy Ching Bing.
It's your boy No Grand Boo.
And this is Thugged Out Thursdays.
And you gotta
relax. Check it out. This is a different type of podcast. Today we have a legend in the motherfucking building. Yes, he go by the name of Peter Shue. Make some motherfucking noise for my motherfucking brother Peter Shue. Legendary Peter Shue is on Thugged Out Thursdays. And guess what? Yes, he spoke to me a long time ago. He said, Ching Bing, I see you doing your thing. You got your show going on. And guess what? I'm gonna pull up on you. And guess what? He pulled up today. This is a real big moment for me because not only is he in the building, there's another legend in the building. So this is like, you don't understand. The energy on Thugged Out Thursdays today is exclusive. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Peter Shue?
Man, you got it. You know, I'm glad to be
here
with my family. You know, all you brothers I know for a while.
Yeah.
Love y'all, got love for y'all.
Yeah.
Glad I can make it, you know.
Yeah.
Both got busy schedules. And,
no, listen.
you know.
I know you got a lot of things going on.
Yeah, but I had to make some time for y'all. I've been promising Ching Bing I was going to make time for him.
Yo, before we start, hold up, though. Before I say, it's Peter Shue story, the life of the party. I am the life of the party, too, goddammit.
Okay.
So it's two of us.
Okay.
You heard?
Right.
So we got two life of the parties in the building, and my man Mike Booth. Shit is going down.
Listen.
Yeah, the
if
book.
y'all don't have the book,
the book.
get the book, Peter Shue's story.
Peter Shue story, the life of the
Life
party.
of the party. Support, you know what I'm saying?
Smooth criminals striving to survive in the world of do or die.
For a lot of people that don't know, Peter Shue was one of the biggest promoters, party promoters, right?
Man, you could call me that.
No.
Slash something else.
Slash, you know. But he was one of the biggest party promoters, you know what I'm saying? And I want you to, tell a story and, date back to how you got into the party promoting and how you got into your other profession.
Well, the other profession came first.
Oh, the other okay, well, we can get into that then.
The other profession,
Which was what?
I was they consider me one of the biggest drug dealers ever.
Oh, my God.
So I was doing that, but, it was a part of life. You go into that, you do what you have to do to survive, and I have, if you know me, I have a big family, meaning not just family by, intimacy and stuff. I'm talking about family by my friends and homies and sisters and stuff like that. So, a lot of people depend on me.
Right.
So whereas you might have a child and have to support that child, I have to make sure my whole team is okay.
Right.
So that's how it was before, and that's how it is now.
All right. So I just want to, kind of date back to when you was, getting money and you was in the streets and, you was running around Harlem and every place you was running around. Where you originally from?
I'm originally from the Bronx, but I claim New York. A person that claims the borough limits themselves because we're all from New York. And when we was away, I used to tell brothers, stop saying I'm from the Bronx, Brooklyn, say I'm from New York.
Right.
If they say what part, then you tell them what part. But New York is the strongest city in the continent. Everybody knows that. So a lot of people, we're the trendsetters. Everybody follows out, what we do and stuff, and it is what it is. Mm-hmm. So, a lot of people hate on that, but what can you say? That's what New York is where, like the song say, if you can't make it here, you can make it anywhere, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's how it was. So when I was in the drug game, doing what we do, I was taking care of everybody, and, when I went away, they didn't have to worry about them going. I went by myself.
Right.
Because that's what real dudes do.
Of course.
So the party thing came because...
What year the party thing came? Let's be clear.
Probably 88, 89. 88. We was making so much money. We was making so much money on the street.
Yeah, hold on.
So who introduced you to the streets?
Well, the streets was always introduced to me since I was 13.
Right.
So when I started out, before my first bid, robbing. So I was robbing people and, taking the money and sniffing coke, getting the money, because the coke was the casual high like trees like is weed, now.
Right.
So we used to just sniff coke. You go to a party, you see coke in the ashtray. So I'm saying, I seen the biggest drug dealers have parties and they had coke in the ashtray.
And coke was real cheap back then.
And coke was...
No, back in the days.
It was cheap.
Back 88
it was cheap, but it was also more stronger.
Right.
So you take a couple of hits and you seeing, one time I thought I saw this big, I went in the kitchen to get some water. I thought I saw a big cockroach about this big. Right? True
Yo,
story.
3, you gotta relax. 1, 2, 3, you gotta relax.
So
You thought you see what?
it was behind one, the dish rack, right? So at that time I'm carrying the 38 long.
You tweaked
So I pulled the
out.
38 long out, and I'm looking at my cousin coming in. He's like, "Yo, what?" He said, "What's wrong? What are you doing?" I said, "Yo, T, there's a big gigantic bug behind the thing." My eyes all wide open. So he said, "Yo, give me the gun." He said, "Put the gun down." I said, "Yo, I'm telling you." He said, "Put the gun." So I handed him the gun. And he said, "Man, bust me by." He said, "What's wrong with you, man?" So they had to take me home. It was a New Year's Eve party, so they had to take me out. Matter of fact, it was Peter Masantos, and shout out to Peter Masantos and Fast Steve. It was at Peter's party. So they had to take me to our stash joint, and because I couldn't go home like that. So they took me and put me in the shower, and he left me there. But I was like, I forgot what shower we supposed to take, the hot or the cold one, but I took the wrong one. So instead of the joy helping me, it was hurting me. So I'm calling him because my heart was going like this. You know what I'm saying? So I called him. I said, "Yo, you got to come back and get me. My heart's getting ready to come out." So he had to come back and get me. So I started. The streets was my life.
Right.
But I went to jail. And somebody told on me then too. I go to jail. Hey, this clown sets up the robbery. We go rob the joint. They catch his BMW. He tells his sister to call me, and guess what his sister say?
What?
"Yo, Pete, my brother said to break out. They found out who you are." So yo.
Hold on, he killed that.
Yo, I had to leave. So
shit.
I said, "Yeah, they found out because he told on me."
Right.
So I ended up doing 4 years in the state.
Right.
But I came home.
Back to the streets.
Back to the streets. I'm making
Few dollars.
Nah, how I got, people don't realize it takes more than just knowledge to be in that street game. You gotta have luck too. You can be strong, all that strength. You're a gangster. Yeah, I was all that, but you have to have luck too.
Yeah. Right.
So I looked up and found some dudes that had the dope and they couldn't move it, right? Because they were scared because niggas was robbing them.
Right.
So they go through me. They ain't got to worry about that. So I started moving dope for his heroin. So I got 50,000 off a joint I was making. So that's what blew me up in the beginning. People don't even know that.
Yeah, that's why you start wearing suits like this, nigga. I see you.
Yeah,
Look.
yeah.
Look at that suit. That shit. Look at the shoes.
And everybody used to laugh at that.
Look at the socks.
Until
Nah,
they
they
start
can
wearing the
laugh
same
on
stuff.
That's
They
the
start
niggas
wearing
that
the same
don't know.
stuff.
That's the
Trendsetter.
Look at the socks. Look, what's that right there?
Excalibur.
Come on, man.
Excalibur.
Yeah, but
y'all like don't know.
Listen, there's stories. There's more stories. Come on, talk
So
about
I went to the I started doing the coke after that. So I started moving coke. We moving closer to G keys a month. Right. So it's my whole team, and we all generals. They know I'm the boss. I might have a lot to say because I was the one getting it, but our whole team is bosses. I don't deal with workers. I deal with all bosses because that's how we are. Because if I step down or die or take a fall, next man up. We can take over. That's how we taught.
Yeah.
So, we getting so much money, and everybody was like, we ain't having no fun. I'm having fun because I'm jetting, going to South Beach, Vegas, and all that. But we was doing them private jets before. These other dudes be talking about what they was doing. We was doing that in incognito. So anyway, they complained to my lieutenants and captain, all of them, yo, we working hard, man, but I got all this money, but we ain't having no fun. So I said, so what y'all want me to do? What do y'all do? Why y'all crying to me about this? And they said, well, your birthday coming up. I said, all right. He said, let's throw a party. So my captain said, let's throw a party. So I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna do a party. He said, come on, man, it's for your birthday. So we did. I said, well, if I do a party, I don't want no shenanigans, none of that. People get out of hand, fights and all that. So I said, we gotta make sure that we make this party to where everybody look up to. Because I used to watch Dynasty and Dallas back in them days, and they had them black tie affairs. So I said, why black people can't do that? We can have a party like that. So I do a black tie affair. Keith Sweat performed my first party, and In Touch performed, and we threw the party, and it was like 3,000, 3,500 people came in. It was fabulous, rocked it. So everybody was like, the next 2 days, because it took us 2 days to recuperate. So everybody, we was in the hotels, all down in the hotels, everybody's lost. So they was like, yo, Unc, man, we got we gotta do this shit every week. I said, man, we ain't doing no damn party every week, man. We gotta get this money. Y'all break out, go back to your towns now, you know, because everybody's coming from the other towns, you know what I'm saying, and get the paper right. So I said, they taught me to do them once a month, you know, so we started doing them once a month. They have people like Mary J perform, you know, all the top DJs spinning, you know, all the football players like from the Giants when they was winning the Super Bowls, they was there. The Knicks was coming, you know, Oakley's my man, so they was coming. Mike Tyson was coming.
Madonna was coming.
Madonna came down the road, you know. Yeah. We'll get to that part, but all the people that you saw in New York that were celebrities, they was coming to the party. SWV, everybody was coming.
SWV.
You know? They all was coming to the joint, so, you know, we had a good time. And then, you know, I started transcending, like, am I a drug dealer? Am I a party promoter? You know, because you start getting that other, you know, like, I go to parties and people acknowledge me as a celebrity now. See what I'm saying? Like, I'll be in, I forgot the joint we used to go to every Sunday, but it was on Sunday nights. And all the celebrities, Robert De Niro, Wesley Snipes, everybody be in these joints. And, you know, I'm in the same league as them. I'm coming in there, I'm getting she had an eight-seater. It's on 79th Street. She had an eight Chazzy Wilson's. She had an eight-seater. I had the biggest table in there. Everybody else had, Oakley used to be mad because he got a 6 booth. But I'm buying all the champagne in there. Right. So, you know, I'm coming down there, you know, at the time it was Cristal, so give me all your Cristal. So I'm spending all that money and, you know, I got taking the girls off the line. There's a long line to get in. Come on, you with me. So we was balling. Wow. So, you know, the party thing was just like, for me, a thing to
catch a wreck. You was catching wreck.
You know, enjoy my. That's really for them because I was gonna go anyway. Right. I'm going to the casinos in Vegas. I'm going to the fights. But they was mad, so I had to make my team happy. So you know, and then it got to a point where, you know, Bentley's was the best club ever. Right. I don't care what nobody ever say. Bentley's was the best club ever, and we used to go there every week. Right. I used to go there religiously, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So when we go in there, you know, my team want to come hang out then. So I'm talking with my partners, and they was like, yo, man, what can we do to make it better for everybody? So I said, you know what we're going to do? We're going to start doing business from Bentleys, too. So say you coming to get 40 bricks. We got them in the parking lot, in the vans or whatever. Okay. You coming in the Bentleys, you know what I'm saying? You got your money wherever you got to get it. You come in there and say, yo, what's up? You coming from out of town, whatever. I say, yo, listen, you know, what you want? You still want that 40, right? So I deal with people I ain't got to count their money, right? Because you know, if I can't trust them, I can't deal with them. I wouldn't even have them around me. Right. So if they coming for their bricks, they come and give up the money. My lieutenants take the money where they got to take it. Tell them where their stuff is at. They go switch it up. They out. So. It was enable, you know, I had to adjust and enable for everybody to have fun. Right. Instead of everybody, you know, having to stay in the crib and, you know, waiting for the phone calls. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it worked out for best for us until, you know, I took that fall. You know?
But before you took the fall, there's a situation.
How did you meet up with Madonna?
That's what I want to know.
Same place,